Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. I've made a new pick a card read for you. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. Now, I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into this video, it's good to go. Sorry about the glitchiness of it. You should be able to hear me throughout anyway, and hopefully they'll sort the software out so it stops all of this business. Now, each of these readings has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of these readings, we're popping a link for it up there, and there's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Now, there's 2 ways in which to win a private reading with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my YouTube channel, clicking like on this video, and then leaving a comment. If you do that, you'll get an entry in, and you can comment, do the same thing on all of the videos that I publish throughout the month, including the shorts, of course, because I do a short every single weekend for the week ahead for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for each of the signs. Check that out on my YouTube channel. Second draw is for those of you purchasing these deeper dives to these pick a card reads. Doesn't matter when I put the pick a card read out because it's the timeless readings. It just matters when you purchase the deeper dives. So the more purchases you get in, the more chance you got to win. So good luck with winning those. All you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? The crystal is out with the curiosity card. Would you like the flower? Same flower as last time because it's pouring with rain outside and it's flooding, so I'm not going out for another flower. It's beautiful anyway, so let's use it again. And it's out with the play card. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the connection card. So take a pick now, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and that'll get you an entry into that prize draw. I do today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I do a masterclass on manifesting. Monday's show is all about money and abundance. Wednesday's show is about health and happiness, and Friday's show is about love and romance, relationships. So come along to that sometime. I give 1-question readings in there, which you can book in for on my website, BeHealing.com, at any time. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. You don't need to be able to make the live to get one of those, because I will do all of the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show, then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it instead of coming live. Or you can come live, totally up to you, and join in on those masterclasses. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. I make 3 of these love pick a card reads a week as well. Let me know what you want those to be about. So take your pick now, crystal, flower, or shell. You can find your timestamps in the description box below and also in those comments below, and I will see you in your reading. If you chose the crystal and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, or want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I will be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And don't forget, if you purchase that, that'll get you an entry into the prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we're clicking like on this video, leaving a comment, being a subscriber to my channel, that'll get you entered into that second draw. Okay, cards are coming out. Oh, it's someone that's wishing for you. Your person's wishing for you at the moment. Oh, wow. It's a different card. Time to restore. But I got really strongly that they're wishing for you at the moment. They're wishing to restore this, to sort it out, to fix it, to... Or if this relationship isn't kind of broken or got some problems going on at the moment, it's something around that, like not being in the same location or something like that. Time to restore. They want to bring you back together. They want to sort this out, whatever it is. They're wishing for you. They're hoping like this is going to get sorted out, whatever it is around this. Okay. How are they feeling at the moment? Crystal's person, how are they feeling at the moment, please? Too many. We've got torrential rain today, so humidity is high. Cards are sticking together. The goose is getting fat. Curiosity. You're curious. Curious about you. Curious what's going on with you. Curious if you're hanging on in there as well for some of you. If you still feel the same way, or if you're still determined, they're curious about where you're at right now. Empathy. There's a part of them that feels bad about what they're putting you through or what you're going through. There's more that's beneath the surface. So this person feels emotionally connected to you, and whatever's standing in your way at the moment, they wish they could sort that out and restore this. Restore it back to what it was before. For some of you, it's not that. Just to come together. Tell us more. Crystal's person, how they're feeling right now. The Four of Candles. Four of Candles is about solid foundations. It's also about marriage as well. This person might want long-term with you, but certainly solid foundations. Settle down kind of an energy. Tell us more. How they're feeling. How's Crystal's person feeling about them at the moment? The Devil. This can be the card of obsession. So they could be very focused on you at the moment. I just heard hyper focused on you at the moment to the point of obsession. Okay. But Judgment, it's not that. Judgment and the Two of Needles. They're judging themselves at the moment for being indecisive. So they're kind of down on themselves for not making a decision. Let's get into why all of that is. So solid foundations, Four of Candles, and this is long term. This is someone that wants long term, something very stable, something very settled. Why is it there? Four of Candles. The Two of Swords, but they don't know. You see, there's that indecision again. And the Page of Cups. They don't know if the dreams are going to come true. So they've got a fantasy about sorting this out, of being with you, but they don't know if that's going to come true. This person isn't sure that, I feel like they're not sure that you're going to choose them, or you're hanging on in there through whatever is standing in your way. I don't know what it is. Honoring your energy, but this person really feels highly, they think highly of you. Honoring your energy, feeling emotionally connected with you. I'm just not picking up on what's standing in your way. For some of you it's distance, but it's not for all of you. There seems to be a mismatch here in, not in what you want out of a relationship, but in if you think that you're a good match for each other. I think that's what it is. I feel like both of you might be wishing that this was a good match, but there might be circumstances that are keeping you apart, or just like something not flowing. So the Devil card, they're thinking a lot about you, and yeah, what did I say? Hyper focused on you. To the point of obsession. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away. It's right. So if they've got something else going on at the moment, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be that. Something else that they're leaving behind at the moment. For some, it's like location, for sure. But I know that that's not all of you. I can feel it. It could be about work or something like that. They're thinking on you a lot, but they're having to finish something at the moment. Something that has their like emotional attention. It's taking up the heart space. Burden, and it's a burden to them. They have to leave it behind. There's something in their life at the moment which isn't conducive to having this relationship with you, or being together, a reconciliation or something like that. But they're judging themselves for not being decisive about it. Temperance, but they have to wait. They're going to have patience, you see. But it's not a very good place to be when you're judging yourself like that, and they're judging themselves. So they feel like it's them that's the problem, and they're judging themselves. Perhaps it is them that's the problem. Masculine energy. So they're taking responsibility for it. They know that they've got to do something, and they're kind of waiting, but feeling bad about themselves because they're indecisive. So they're waiting. It's them that's giving the delay for some reason, or they believe it, that it's them that's holding things up. Let's find out more. How they're feeling about you at the moment. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This person is wishing for sure, and they've got a very positive outlook on this. Yeah, on you guys being together and it being great, but they don't have a positive outlook on themselves, and I think that's where they're tripping themselves up. Step into your power. They know that they need to take charge of this and step into that masculine energy. They're not expecting you to do it. I just heard. But no, it's not your problem. Yeah, this is someone that wants commitment, but I just wonder if they're committed to something else at the moment that they'd have to get out of in order to be able to be committed to you. There is a spark between you. So there's a lot of attraction, and they trust you as well. It just feels like they feel like they're not living up to what they would need to be and do in order to have this commitment with you. Feels like someone that's striving to be aligned with you at the moment. You know, to make those changes in their life. Yeah, they could have self-worth issues at the moment, like not feel worthy of you. And letting go, there's definitely got something to let go of, right? So they've got something to let go of in order to feel worthy to come towards you, and they want to be the masculine energy and like take that action, take the lead. Let's get some things from them. Things, you know, what do they want to say? Messages. They want to say, you're always on my mind. Yeah, to the point of obsession. This person can't get you off the mind. I need time. They are having to wait for something. What else would they like to say? Some of them, it's very tricky for them to get out of something. Jealous and possessive. And I feel like I can't give you what you need. They can't at the moment. I'm feeling that's true right now. It's not just a feeling that they've got. To me, it feels like that's true. They can't give you what you need at the moment. They're not in a position to. Tell us more. What would they like to say? Can't stand the thought of you with someone else. There's that jealous and possessive side that they've got. Spiritual awakening. Going through a lot of shifts at the moment. It's difficult. Spiritual awakenings are difficult. I'm working up the courage to contact you. Okay. Well, that is what I've got for you. If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, or wanted to be a story, then you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I will pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And I've got the Black Friday sale going on at the moment. Use coupon code Black Friday with no space in between the Black and the Friday to get an extra 20% off. So that'll be $16 for that deeper dive. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, flower in the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me, as we'll get in that deeper dive too. But if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in that very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers. Sorry, I cannot go outside and get you a new flower. It's the same as the last pick a card read, because it's pouring down out there and it's flooded. It's like this much water on the ground. I'm not going out. Anyway, it's a beautiful flower, so let's use it again. So let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Flowers. As usual, there's a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So, flowers. Let's get straight into your reading. Get some cards out for you. And find out how your person's feeling about you at the moment. Starting out with growth and hope. Okay, hoping for growth. Hoping to take this to the next level, next stage. Hoping for growth in this relationship. Wanting it to be more than it is. Nice. Next level. You might be a bit resistant to that. Let's see. They want it to be more than it is. This person might be wanting to move things on faster than you want to move things on. Might be an unreciprocated love situation here. They might like you more than you like them. For some of you. Play. They want to play. They want to have some fun with you. I don't know why. I'm picking up a bit of resistance in you guys. It's like this person wants to have fun with you. They want more with you than you want with them. That's exactly what it feels like to me. So they're hoping this can be more than it is. This might be for someone that's just a friend of yours, but they want more. Self-care. See you looking after yourself, and they feel like being really strong as well. And they feel like they've got a connection with you. Well, this person's got feelings for you, and so they're feeling this connection with you, empathy, an emotional connection with you. So this person has caught feelings for you. Perhaps you've got feelings for them too. But this might not be a very good match for you, and you might be keeping them at a distance. But this person wants more than you want. They want to take this to the next level, especially for those of you in a friend zone. They want to be a lover. It's not them. Let's go again. Tell us how Flower's person feels about them at the moment. That's coming out. The Page of Needles. So, man on a mission. They want something. They're looking at you from afar, but they want something. And just with that chain there, it's like they cannot let this go. This person's caught feelings for you, and they want something with you. They want to take it to the next level. Tell us more. The Seven of Presents. So they want to invest in this, but it's more than that. It's like they want you. They want you to. It feels like unrequited love on your part, this. It feels like somebody that wants something with you and you're not sure about them. You probably don't think it's a very good match at all. But this person might be very persistent with you. They want to invest in it. There is something that keeps them pulling away, though, and not doing that. It's like they want you to step up and invest in it. But I don't feel like you're going to do that. Ooh, what an interesting reading. It feels like someone has caught feelings for you, but you know that they're not right for you. Could have something to do with that play energy. This could be someone that's got like player energy. Or just someone that's got something about them that's incompatible with you as well. It could be that. The Knight of Needles. You see, that's what I was getting before. That Page of Needles and the Knight of Needles. They're focused on you, and like it's like they can't let you go. The man on a mission, like, I want this. So they're very focused on you and they want this. It feels like this person hasn't really thought about it deeply. It might be more heart on their sleeve kind of a person. You know, Page and Knights, it's not someone that's taken things like seriously deeply. They might be taking it seriously, but then they've not thought about long term or anything like that. They just want to take things to the next level now. Like, let's just play at it. Give it a go. I feel like you've got the more sensible energy of, but I don't think we're right for each other. So like, why would I go there? So the Page of Needles, they're looking at you from afar. 5 of Wands, reaching higher. So that they're going for you because you're a catch, you know, for them. 9 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Ooh, they're healing from something at the moment, something painful ending that they went through. Probably won't be speaking up about this, outspoken about it at all. Secrets. Could be very secretive, this person. You don't know much about them at all. To go for you is reaching higher. It's got something to do with what they went through before. They've had a breakup. They might have been in like a long-term relationship, had a breakup, and then be going through a player stage or something like that. But you might not know about that. This feels to me like someone that's just trying to move on before they've fully got over something. Someone who has got like a positive outlook because like they want you and this, but you could be picking up on something in their energy, something that they're holding back, not kind of being truthful about it. Feels like someone has moved on from they've moved on from something without properly moving on. You know what I mean? Without really having let go, or they might have let go of someone, but without really going through the process of like healing from that. It doesn't feel like they've healed from it. It feels like they've just kind of moved on and ignoring, right? Teaching. Okay, they're learning a lesson at the moment. They're learning something at the moment. Yeah. Interesting. There's a pull of your energy because you've got this very calming and healing energy for them. This is actually a wounded person that is ignoring. They're trying to bypass it and move into a relationship with you. And the reason that they're so attracted to you, wanting to take things to the next level with you, they're not recognizing it consciously, but it's because you've got this healing, calm energy. They know that they're safe with you, right? Is what it is. And now I'm still getting this strong feeling that you're like, you know that they're not for you. This wouldn't be a good relationship for you. So Seven of Presents, you see, I was getting like they want to invest, but more than anything, they want you to invest in it. King of Swords, they're clear on that. It's like you've got to choose them, but I don't feel like you are. Yeah, they've got the energy of like bypassing, going through the actual processing something. It's like someone that's just tried to move on and ignore what they've just been through, you know the type. Retreat and movement into balance. So they're not being forthcoming with it. They're not like taking the initiative because they're trying to balance themselves out. It's like they're trying to preempt your resistance to them and get to that energy that you'd want them to be. This person, it's almost like they would do anything to get matched with you because it feels like for them you're the ideal partner because I don't know, you're safe. It feels to me like you're the ideal, they think you're the ideal partner for them because it feels like you'd be the one to help them bypass. Do you know what I mean? That they wouldn't have to deal with the stuff that they're ignoring at the moment. But they're not. It's not true. You're the one that would actually confront them to do that, I'm sure. So, Knight of Needles. There's a man on a mission. They seem to be determined, but they feel stuck. Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's something holding them back. You see. 10 of Cups. Thinking of the happily ever after, but they're waiting. They're waiting for you to make the move. There's all kinds of not alignment in this. They're recognizing something in your energy, something healing in your energy, but it's an ease, and it's an ease that you've got, and they don't have that. They don't have that ease because they've not been through the same inner journey. They've tried to bypass something that they've been through instead of process it. So honoring your energy, yeah, they do honor your energy for sure. The person is looking up to you. Like they see you as the healing one, the easy one. And perhaps that's what you've been, easy to be in relationship because you're chill and laid back because you've done the work inside of yourself. But you probably will be noticing that this person hasn't. They're trying to keep it light and easy. But that's not really what's going on inside of them. Ignoring stuff. This person could be very emotional but not show it, A lot of stuff bottled up, but they're not really showing it. They're like, I'm not emotional, I'm happy, I'm free. It's that kind of person. You can tell that they're ignoring something. So how do they feel? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. You see, they're trying to get over something. Life is too precious to waste. They're just trying to move on without dealing with something. They're trying to manifest, like move on and manifest something new without processing the old stuff. Which I get why people want to do that, but it doesn't make for a good partner, because the suppressed stuff is going to come up. It always comes up. It comes out. We don't deal with the stuff and do that inner work. I don't think your person is like that far out of a relationship. No, you are loved. I think this person knows that you've got feelings for them, and you might very well have feelings for them, but I still don't think this is a good match. And I think you know it's not a good match. And if they're waiting for you to go there and invest, I don't think you're going to. I don't think it's for you to do that. Fear and freedom, but they're a little bit afraid of you too. This freedom it's freedom. Like, you're free. You've done the emotional work and you're free. They're still caught up in it themselves and trying to avoid it. So interesting, this reading. It's like the energies are behind the card, and that's what this person is like. Up front, you might think, oh, they're a really happy person and they seem chill and like, you know, no worries, no cares in the world. But oh no, they've got internal burdens that they're trying not to deal with. It's like the same as this reading, do you know what I mean? The cards are coming out, but I'm feeling what's really behind that more. Openness, yeah, open. But using, this is what I feel. So they feel open, like, and ready, and let's do this, but really they'll be using you. They want to lean on your energy. That's not a right way of putting it. They want to have an easy relationship with you. They recognize that you've done the work. They're not consciously thinking this. They're recognizing that you are easy emotionally to be with, is what it is. And they don't want another hard lesson. They just haven't processed the last hard lesson. Bug. Okay, let's get some messages out from them. So what do they really want to say? Like, truthful. What's really in their energy? I feel like I can't give you what you need. Yeah. I think if you were with this person, you might just end up like helping them out all the time. I think the world of you. That is true though. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. What else? Like, this person does look up to you for sure. And they've got feelings for you. Draw. Emotionally unavailable. I told you. This person can't be in an emotionally secure relationship because they haven't done their part in the emotional work yet. So even though you'd be there for them emotionally, you're not going to get that stable emotional relationship that you want, that connection that you want from this person. And I feel like they know that. It's not that. I took that out myself. Shouldn't do that. Should wait for them to fly. Like that. Telepathic bonds. It's like they know what's going on in your energy. And I'm hearing like they feel your reluctance too. I think this person wants to win you over, but they want you to choose it. This person could be trying to manifest you investing in this, you making that move towards them. Chemistry between us is off the charts. Now, I feel that that's true, and I feel like you could be very attracted to this person. Betrayal. Now, this is interesting. Were they betrayed, or were they the one that betrayed? This is in their previous relationship that they're trying to get over too fast. So they could have been in a committed relationship and the person betrayed them, and then they're like, I'm just moving on, I'm fine, I'm over them already, I'm moving into this new life. But they haven't processed this betrayal. This is going to come up. It's going to get projected onto you. You know, this, when people haven't done the emotional work like that, it's never a good thing, right? So that's going to be one of their triggers, betrayal. This could be the kind of person, it'd be okay at first, but then they'll be questioning you. They've got an emotional insecurity there for sure, and they've not dealt with stuff. Okay, wow. If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. Let's get into your side of things, what guidance is for you and all of that. And what are, like, this relationship, if you are to get together, what are the dynamics between you? Can you make it work really well? Are the red flags there? More red flags than I've already kind of picked up on? And how this might all play out. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. 20 Australian dollars, unless you catch the Black Friday sale. Use coupon code Black Friday, no space in between the Black and the Friday. And you'll get an extra 20% off if you manage to catch it, that sale. Then use that and it'll be $16. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into the prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive too, that'll get you entered into the second draw as well. Good luck with winning those. And if this is why you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you. Shells, how does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. Now, shells, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I will be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Come on, camera, catch up. Sorry, it's glitchy still. It's the software. I hope that they fix it soon. I can't even open this software or close it down cleanly. It's a bit of a mess right now, but I don't have an alternative for doing this switching between cameras and stuff. I'm sure they'll sort it out soon. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. You got rare knowledge. Ooh, it's a secret. They're keeping you a secret. Their feelings for you are a secret at the moment. What's that? Keeping you to themselves, not telling other people about it. Connection, secret connection, the feeling of connection with you. But I don't believe that they've told you that. You might be picking up on it, because you guys, you're intuitive, I know. So they feel connected with you. Flow, in the flow, dive, want a deeper dive, but they want to go with the flow. So they're hoping that this unfolds like naturally, and that they can take this to a deeper level. They want to get to know you more. They feel a connection with you. Ooh, let's find out more. But yeah, rare knowledge. I haven't told people about this, and probably not you either, about the feelings about you. Well, if they told you the feelings about you, you wouldn't be trying to find out in a reading, right? Because you'd have it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Four of Potions. Okay, well, the Four of Potions is about being disappointed by what is on offer around them and looking for something more than that, looking for like that bright, shiny offer. Looking for something better. So this could be someone that kind of keeps themselves to themselves, that plays the cards close to the chest kind of thing, doesn't really let other people know what is going on with them. Someone that perhaps is very selective in who they let into their lives, and they're looking for a special relationship. Could be someone that takes things very slowly as well. Because of that. Because they've got this carefulness. They've got this... yeah, like a carefulness about how they proceed forward, the way that they handle themselves. The Queen of Potions, Queen of Cups. They see you as like loving and nurturing and feeling kind of a person. They see something very precious in your, like, in your love, in your heart, in your kind of what's on offer emotionally with you. They feel like this could be like a deep relationship, and this is somebody that doesn't just settle for anything. The Eight of Presents, right? The Eight of Presents is about, it's a kind of a high level reciprocation kind of an energy. If I put my energy into this, is it going to be worth it? You know, this person's very particular. I don't think they would just get into any old relationship. They know that it's not worth putting their energy into that if it's not going to be like a long-term thing or something that they're really looking forward to. Like I said, I think this person plays the cards close to the chest. I don't think this person would be all about town kind of thing and just having like frivolous relationships with people. It's probably someone that's got a lot going on in their life that they won't just get into any old relationship, you know. They want a return on their investment, but that makes them sound like a stuffy businessman. I'm not getting that at all. They're quiet, and they keep secrets of what they want and what their game plan is, you know, to get into a relationship. It's the kind of person that they'll have friends, and the friends will say, you know, why aren't you dating this, you know, you could date this person. And they're like, oh, I'm okay, I know what I'm looking for, you know, that kind of thing. So the Four of Potions, they are looking for that special person, for something more than they've had around them. The Four of Swords, so they're relaxed. It's just like they're taking the time, they're relaxed, they're by themselves. This person hasn't got a great drive to sift through the numbers, you know, to date a lot of people. I think this person is more clear on what it is that they want, and so they're just kind of waiting for it to show up. And it does feel like they haven't told you about their feelings, but they're just kind of flowing with it and seeing if this connection is what they're actually looking for. That's what it feels like to me. What's behind that is duality. Interesting. Duality is things aren't black and white. You know, there's always the grey area. I think this person is taking their time, noticing you, perhaps getting to know you, not telling you their feelings, but something is developing. And they're just being careful. I think they're being careful about it, because I think this person is careful about who and what they let into their lives. This is not someone that goes like telling everyone stuff about themselves at all. Play the cards close to the chest, but they see something in you here, the Queen of Potions, about your heart, about your nurturing side, about the softness, the softer side of you, that very feminine side of you. Ooh, your strength. You've got a strong feminine that they like. So there's that strong feminine that they like. Two of Wands. It's like you're decisive and you know what to do. The Wheel of Fortune. Could think this is a fated connection. Fated connection with the Wheel of Fortune. It's just brightened up a little bit, and I can see myself better now. Something about you taking action here and being a strong feminine. You make stuff happen for yourselves. They're noticing your strength. But the Two of Wands, it's like you're very decisive and you make stuff happen. Your heart, though. It's coming from your heart with the Wheel of Fortune. Could see you manifesting things and they're intrigued. What's behind that? Now I just wonder if you know who this person is, because the Page of Swords hasn't come out, but I'm picking that energy up, that they're looking at you from afar, or very slow to get more involved with you. Not because they're scared of you, they just want to take their time. Changes is behind that. So they've seen you go through change. Seen your energies go through change, and they see you as this really strong feminine element now. I don't know how long this person has been watching you or known you. I don't know whether known you is the right word for it either. They could have been watching you, not in a stalker weird kind of way. Eight of Presents. So they are cognizant of what they put their energy into, and they want a return on energy. And it feels like they might be looking at you thinking they might be able to get back what they put in. Yeah, judgment, like discernment, like you're a good choice. And the World card. There could be travel here, but there's something about some kind of a completion here. Yeah, like you're a good choice. I feel like this person does make good choices in their lives. It's not someone that invests into something they're not getting anything back from. This person doesn't squander their energy. Are you well traveled or something like that? The World card. This person is thinking a lot about you. They've got feelings for you, yeah, and they're feeling a connection with you, but it's more than noticing and really thinking a lot about you. The connection between you. There's teaching and healing energy. Is that you? Do you teach healing energy? Are they noticing you doing that? It's got something to do with our path. Oh, this is so interesting. Tell us more. How are they feeling, though? How are they feeling about shells? You know, this person, they might be thinking a lot, but I'm not getting it's because they're just a cerebral kind of a person, you know, King of Swords kind of thing. I'm not getting that. It's not that they're out of tune with their heart. I think they're just careful with their heart. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. This person really does feel connected with you. And the love is there. This person's got a lot of love to give, but I think they're recognizing how precious that is and how precious they are. And they wouldn't just give it away to anyone. That's that Four of Potions. It's like they won't disappoint themselves by going for something that isn't for them. It's not the bright, shiny offer. It's not for them. So be humble. So it's not someone that'd come in and claim you or anything like that. They've not got a big ego. But it's someone that knows themselves for sure. I've got a feeling like that they haven't revealed themselves to you, this person. For some of you. Some of you might know who I'm talking about here, but for some of you, I don't think they have revealed themselves. Tell us more how they're feeling. Commitment and spark. Something between you. And I feel like they're wondering, like, is this it? Is this the one? I feel like this person is feeling a very strong spiritual connection with you. Doesn't feel like they're in a rush to come your way. Could be really enjoying your energy, some of you, watching on and enjoying your energy. They're fantasizing about you. This is Deception card. I think they don't want to come in and have you feel skeptical about them. I feel like this person is going to have a game plan. Might not be the right word to put in it, but they might have a way. They might be thinking about a way to approach you so that you don't think that they are pretending to be something they're not. So that they're not too full on straight away. So that you can get to know them properly. They don't want to deceive you. Now, with this teaching and healing energy, if that is what you are doing, if you're being outspoken about your healing and that kind of thing and helping other people to heal, they may have noticed the strong feminine side that they're picking up on with you, I've noticed, and could have been deceived before, you know, love bombed or gaslit or any kind of thing. If you're being outspoken about that they could know, like, oh, I definitely don't want Shells to think that of me. This person is very careful. They consider things, right? Before they do things. This is someone that thinks about things before they do things. Take a considered approach to everything. I wonder what star sign they are. Like, on surface level, I'd put them as an air sign, right? Because they think about things a lot, but I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Probably Earth. Or maybe just a really good mixture, right? Throughout their chart. Their energy is intriguing me, to be honest. I still have growing to do. This is somebody who is interested in a growth path. That's that humble, you see? Humble. Be humble. They've got a humility about them. Still got growing to do. That's not saying like that they're broken or that you know, they're not doing their growth. It's quite the opposite. Be careful of the ones that don't think they've got growing to do, right? I need time. You're always on my mind. I'm intimidated by you. Interesting. This person's thinking a lot of you, but you're intimidating them. You're a challenge for them. Right? Remember, this person just wouldn't settle for anyone. They're careful, and there's something in that challenge that they'd really like. There's something about your strength, your strong feminine that they like that. They like strong women. I'm done playing games. I wonder what that approach is going to be. We'll find out in the deeper dive. I like I don't care, and deep down I really do. So if this person is in your presence already, they haven't let you know. You see, rare knowledge, they're keeping it a secret. So they haven't let you know how they feel. Or that they're going to approach you. They haven't approached you yet, this person, for sure. I'm filled with regret. Please don't move on. They've not taken the chances that they could have. But like I said, I think this person, they are really considering their approach. Okay, well, that is what I've got for you. If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. In the deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. And also, you guys together. So you guys in a relationship together, what are the dynamics between you? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags to look out for? I'm not picking up on any. Guidance for you, how this might all play out as well. And so if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars at the moment, unless you catch the Black Friday sale. Black Friday is a coupon code without a space between the Black and the Friday. We'll get you an extra 20% off, so it'll be 16 Australian dollars if you catch that sale, that is. It'll be ending soon. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me. As we'll get in that deeper dive too, that'll get you entered into the second draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. So good luck with winning that. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I will see you in there very shortly.